Hey everyone, it is Sonata Bailey coming to you with day 18 of 21 of the 21 Day Fix Extreme, and today was awesome. I slept in, and honestly I hit snooze maybe like 4 times and then just kind of rolled over and went back to sleep. And I would normally be upset with myself, but I've been going hard every single morning. I'm over it. I got in my workout with my fit club. I still have one more to go, and that's going to happen after the boys go down, and there's no doubt in my mind I'm getting it in. So nutrition-wise, I did really well. Squeezed in an extra shake right before Fit Club because I was feeling a bit hungry, and I'm not hungry now. So maybe start realizing like the patterns and the way like I grew up in general. When food was on the table, you ate. We were rewarded with food, just those kind of patterns, like not really understanding when we were actually hungry. It was more like when you should eat. And had a conversation with someone just recently about like my students in general. For those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher, and of course we have snack in first grade, but I have a few kids that will keep snack in their desk and just kind of eat throughout the day, and I totally ignore it. And as long as it doesn't become a rodent issue, I think it's a good thing, a good quality when kids eat when they're hungry and not necessarily just during snack or lunchtime. It's something that I think I knew when I was younger, but got away from. We get home and it's like, oh, I'm starving for dinner. Am I really starving for dinner, or am I just used to eating it at that time? So being able to identify when I'm actually hungry is a pretty awesome thing. And I think that's something that kind of speaks volumes. Coming from a place where breakfast, lunch, and dinner were really important, and being a food lover, I always was asking, what's next? I'd be eating breakfast thinking about what's for lunch. And it kind of reminds me of another book. If you haven't heard of it, it's called Mindful Panda. It's a children's book, but it talks about just being mindful in the moment and like enjoying not just like playing during playtime or sleeping during sleep time, but eating too your foods, just enjoying what you're doing in the moment. Not necessarily eating to feel full, but eating to replenish and to refuel. So speaking of books, I wanted to leave you with one last thing. Boy, I'm talking a lot today. This is called, you read it. I'm not saying it out loud for many reasons, but it's a insanely good book. I've been reading it for some time. I have a couple going on right now. I have an audiobook and whatnot, but being a busy mom, there's only so much time, so I try to squeeze it in any way, shape, or form I can. And the chapter I'm talking or reading right now currently talks about how we develop our own stories in our head, and the more we tell them, the more we believe them, which is fine because that's our own story. So don't ignore the laundry basket. It's been there for like 3 days. What I'm saying is the stories you tell yourself and other people are who you eventually become. So if you are like me, your story was very similar to mine, where you're out of shape, you're overweight, you don't have any time, and you don't have the energy. And the more you talk about how busy you are, you believe that story. If you're not happy with where you are, you need to leave that story and start making a new one. I didn't have time, so I just started with a half hour, and now I'm squeezing in like doubles. Okay, I was tired. Well, I'm still tired, but it's a different kind of tired because now I'm getting in better shape. I was overweight, so it was really hard. You gotta start somewhere. You have to push these stories aside that you tell yourself. And I'm saying they're stories because we make our own stories. I'm not where I want to be right now. People would expect me to be a lot further. Do I have a story right now? No, my story is I'm gonna keep going. So I've talked about 2 really good books, one more so for children, but it applies to so many adults, and this other book that I think will help you push through to your goals. So day 18 is just about done. I can't believe tomorrow's day 19, and I just wanted to say thanks for watching. This is a longer one today, but I hope you get something out of it. Happy Thursday, everyone. The weekend is coming. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, everyone.
Bye, Ellen.
Say thanks for watching.